Start with the great name of Allah, who is the most merciful and beneficent. As friends, today our gathering, the sole objective, the sole purpose is the public admin services from the administration. The public admin field, where the public administrators, they are the servants of the nation. They work for the betterment of the society. They work for the betterment of the people from their territories. People facilitating their authorities by giving votes through the election. The people are selected through the election. People are going in the process of a democracy. So whether you are in the democratic form, whether you are into the administrative form, you have to work for the betterment of the nation, betterment of the people. So this should be the main emphasis. Main emphasis should be this, and there should be some strategies that those are very important for the guidance of the people, so that the opposition might be controlled. The consequences of opposition are crucial when you do not perform your duties as an administrator. So as a public administration, the government is the servant of the nation. So government should make the decisions for the betterment of the nation. But here in the Pakistan, or in the today's arena, as a global peace, global village, there are so many hindrances, so many barricades, so that the some people could not attain, cannot attain or achieve the objectives of achieve the objectives. So government has to be proactive in their activities. He has to make those decisions which are in the betterment of the society, betterment of the nation, betterment of their workers, betterment of their, that must be competent in those fields. The criticism, whether you are into the accounting fields, whether you are into the medical field, whether you are into the educational background. So the administration, in all these aspects, you need to know that what should we do for the betterment of the nation. Few days ago, even the I think yesterday, the supreme leader Mr. Ayatollah Khomeini Sahab, Allama Ayatollah Khomeini Sahab, he was a big scholar. He was died, he was martyred by some attacks which were into the war based system, and that was a very dangerous attack towards the Iran. And the Iran will provide the answer he will be given. He is they are the accountable to their nation for the Ayatollah Khomeini. He was a world level leader. He possessed a very strong position in the Iran. He was known as the supreme leader of the Iran. His activities are not hidden from anybody. All people know that he was a very good scholar, and the conflict arises from the misunderstandings and the personality traits and the religious point. From the religious point of view, there was some misunderstandings that those are the cause was a nuclear programs and nuclear plans and the attacks towards the other countries. But the Islam says that they don't make the prior terrorism. It is not it is not legal in the Islam to make the Islam says they should make the peace and prosperity for the nation, for their congregation. So the Ayatollah Khomeini, this was a dangerous act that was done from the other people. And some people also say that after the Ayatollah Khomeini, the Israel's president was also on the priority to be killed, to be martyred on their way. So it is the global, they going to attract the global crisis, but they will not be pass. They will not be successful in their misdeeds. Now come to us our main agenda, main plan. Whenever we are saying about the education, education is a very big agenda. But whenever we are saying about the education, the knowledge can be provided through the ledgers. We have accounting ledgers, and the accounting ledgers contain all the indicators which are very important, which are the standard data, which is a standard data in the lectures, and that contains everything in the that contains the everything in the production ledger, into the ledger, which are the standard ledgers, and the of accounting, and the central bank and the SECP, Securities Exchange Commission of Pakistan, through the annual reports they contain, they know the ledger, and from the ledger we can extract the knowledge from the for the standard knowledge, and that can be available as a lectures towards the different territories. Every country can go to go to farm to establish their lecture, to maintain, to compose their lectures from different territory, from their regulators. They can they can receive the production ledger, the ledgers, like the electricity, like the services, like the gas, like the broadband internet, like army, navy, air force, like banking services, like other, there are a lot of each and everything is available in those like in ledgers if there is availability. Number one, whether you have a petroleum industry, whether you have a real estate industry, whether you have a medical industry, whether you have a plant and a machinery industry, industrial engineering engineering industry, whether you have a whether you have an interior ministry or the interior field, Ministry of Interior field, and you have a science and a technology also there, computers and other activities, crafts, foods. Okay, so this was the education, this was the knowledge and standard data, standard lectures. This was a very important. Another aspect that is a very important for the, I was using this that thing in my agenda in the plan. The public administrators, they should give the opportunity that the, whenever we are saying about the education, there are the physical universities, physical colleges, physical uh, places like the libraries, like the other places for the education purposes. The lectures are delivered and the many things happen like the syllabus and dictionaries are available, course syllabus books are available there. So but the main thing is that there should be a place, where there should a place and there should be a time from the college hours, that you must be, whenever you are listening the lectures daily basis, you are learning something. So you must communicate those lectures between yourself, between between there should be the platform there. So there could be the communication of the communication of the lectures which are delivered in the past, in the previous lectures. So that must be communicated. That the what you have a list, what you have learned from those questions, from those lectures. So whenever you will when you will communicate from those lectures, not only the communication should not be for the lectures only, they listen, but they should divide their topics. They should divide their questions, from the from three chapters. I will study three topics. You have to study four topics. You have to study three topics. So whenever you will distribute the topics to other students, and there is a group of a student, and they, when they communicate, and there is a place, there is a environment, there is a time also for the break, for the communication process. So whenever they deliver the lectures, whenever they communicate they discuss the agenda, the topics which they distribute, which they listen from the lecturers, professors. So that will be the very essential. They can go for the presentations, they can go for the group discussions, they can go for the HR practices, they can go for the many of the things that those are near to them. So this was the number one, the education, where I provided the two to three main activities there into the education. And after the education, whenever we are saying about the, we have a country like the Pakistan. The Pakistan is a country which is a sovereign country, which is a which has done the hard work in the from the 1947 to date to today. So whenever we are saying about our country, we have a respect for our country, and respect is a very essential for our country from their nation. And the nation also the government also provide the platform where our Pakistan should provide those facilities which are in the betterment of the nation. And which are the facilities? I will give you one example. The one example is that I myself provide. I myself have has done three lectures of the accounts, which are very essential in every for the every community, whether in the Pakistan, whether into the world. But but their fruitful results to the nation, to our family, to me, myself, to my colleagues, there is a zero. And that is we just love our nation, but that is the very big thing for them that they can facilitate the facilities regarding that thing. They know that they have provided, they have done these lectures very effectively, and there is no any editing and further editing later or the word. So this is we say that you should provide the facilities, the you should provide, you should accomplish the objectives of the nation, which are very essential in their daily life as well. So what can I say for those they were making the late decisions, delay tactics? That is not in the betterment of themselves as well. So we say that the Pakistan is a sovereign country, and whenever we are saying about their borders on the from the surroundings, from all our from the uh, all the sides, all the borders are on the, we say just there should be peaceful, there should be peace towards the borders. By there should be the policies which should be there, because there are a lot of there are a lot of years has passed in the past. In the past, there we have seen the history. There are sometimes in the 1971, sometimes into the 1989, sometimes into the 1992, 93, 97, and along with the other territories, there is a tensions between the Pakistan army towards the borders, and along with not only these borders but the air force, we can say the air force, the place for the air force as well. So the business policy, we have a business policy, and business policy is a very essential that we can produce the products and the services before any hurdle, before any difficulty, and people know that every children know that we can produce goods and services, and because that were even the PhD holders and the master level professors, master level employees, scientists, they in the past they could not produce in their history. Even the business, even the nation, they have not provided all the facilities which are very essential in today in these days. The poverty is the poverty is the cause of this phenomenon that they do not provide the facilities in the to the all the people. So we said that we have a policy of it that the children can produce the goods and the services which a nation, even the nation can produce 30 things only, 30 things for the maximum 30 things, because they have a nation to be to took care to make the focus on the nation. So they have a difficulty to produce the goods and the services. So we have talked about the goods and the services and the business production procedure. That we have five things. After the HR and the finance, they have the HR, they have the finance from the different degree from the different universities. Then after the cash flow, the finance and the HR, we have the five points for the business production procedure, and that is the number one, production capacity. Number second, number one is the production capacity. They have a territories. They have their territories like the states, like the states, like the provinces there. So number one is the production capacity. Once in the production capacity, we can say that the people used to produce the goods or the services on the two giraffes, three giraffe, three hectares, three hectares, two giraffes, three giraffes maximum. So they have now the territories, they have a region for the for the mass production. So the we can say that the number one is the production capacity after the cash flow and the after the finance and the HR. The number one is the production capacity. Number second, there is the material. For the material, there they have the suppliers. They have the for the material they have the suppliers, and they have the suppliers. Initially they in the past they have the suppliers, but now they can create the material from from the ground, from the process of the material production. We have a notes on that to the five agenda. Number one is the production capacity, number second is the material production. So number second is the material production. Number third is dark labor for the formula. Every product and a service has the formula, like the like mm, we say that the tank, like the Pepsi, like the red grapes, like the electric saver, like cooling process, like different. There they have a different. Uh, they have a different. There they have the formulas for those things, and those things are very essential for the daily on the daily basis. Some people need the light. Some people need the rest. Some people need the communication process. Some need the for the energy. Some need for the to drive. So all the things has a some satisfaction of our products and the services from the products and the services. So we have a after the HR and the finance we have a five things. Number one is the production capacity. Second is the material. Number third is the direct labor formula. And direct labor formula and a direct labor we can get from the labor markets which are available towards the every country. So we have now to make the availability of these resources. Initially we only avail the only cash, and now we only avail the cash, and some people mostly avail the cash for the 30 products, 20 products. So the cash flow is okay, like the cash flow availability. We have now available all these things, and we have a lot of people to produce the goods and the services. We have a lot of people. They are useful in those production and services. They need the resources, like the availability of resources, like the production capacity, like the product with like the production capacity, material production, like the direct labor, like the number fourth is the plant and the machinery, and number fifth is the packaging plant, and number six is the transportation, and that can be given from the customers as well. Not it is not the responsibility of the producer. So this is the but as a competitive advantage you have also the transportation, and that can also be the availability of these things. So this is the formula that we can go for the business policy that we can give our as a foreign policy, that mm, we can aid different countries for the for the peace. We have already given the peaceful strategy as an anti-terrorism strategy also, from the police, and from police, and from the Pakistan Army Air Force. They have provided the strategy, and they have done with this 100 rifles. Maximum 100 rifles should be within the each of the district, and those should be the registered with the government. Only maximum 100 to every territory, every region. There should be only 100 rifles, that if anybody who make the anarchy, so they can be, even we say that these 100 should also be removed totally. We should control totally, but for the control purposes we have a 100 rifles, not the small pistols, uh, small, we can say, the arms. So this is a very important strategy, that the anti-terrorism strategy, that I myself has provided this strategy, that these are in the future. Every country has their responsibility. They can go, because one person cannot go for the cannot go for the even our prophet Muhammad Mustafa, even the Musa alayhi salam, they have not himself, but his companions, but their family. They have their sacrifices, they have their work. for the betterment. So every country has their companions, their work is there, and every country has their technology for with the technical activities, and every person is there to make some differences, in their life and their for their families. So this is a system if you go into the simplicity of life, that even the Islamic revolution is there. Islamic revolution is there. The public administration, they should provide a safe and a secure environment for the nation to pray, to offering prayers, to make this addresses, speeches on the Friday systems, that even some of the people, they don't go for this process, but we say that is even our spiritual is there. We pray for him that they can go, the Maulvi Badr in Surahyo, and that he should also be available for the Friday prayers when his health give him the permission. And inshallah ta'ala we pray and we can give him the cure for the we provide the treatment. Inshallah ta'ala we have provided, but the satisfactory results are not there. But we pray that their health should be their health can be the very with the good results. So after now have some another activity that whenever we are saying about the business policy, that the business policy is there. There's the that we can provide the formula, business process, procedure, business policy for the security purposes related to the borders and border situations, and in the Pakistan Air Force, Pak Fizaya security purposes. So if there is another policy, so we are with you, but this policy also can affect the very well. They can change the system of their these systems. So there are some pressures from the foreign, from the others, so they cannot provide the good treatment to these countries. So and they say there is a hindrance to make the steps, to take the steps between these countries, peaceful situation. But also now the foreign stakeholders, especially the America and Israel and the Baghdad and along with the Britania, they have thought that there is a need of the peaceful process, that we can avail the business production in the along with the plant and the machinery production. Similarly, like we have to avail the police that we have to avail the gears, shafts of gears, pulleys, and the generators, and the other sockets, and the tools like the pana and the other activities, we can say the parts used into the production of a plant and a machinery. So we have to avail the pulley. We can say that is a slide like, and then that is a number one, and number second is upwards direction. So that is a pulley system, and the industrial engineering is there. So we have to avail the industrial engineers also for the plant and the production plant and machinery production. So production capacity is there, industrial engineers and from the labor market from the universities are there. And number third is the material, like material for the pulley and the gears and the shafts and other tools and techniques. And number fourth is a plant and a machinery for the production of goods and from production of plant and machinery. There are separate plants and machineries also. Number fifth is the packaging that is not in the in packaging is used in the gears and shafts and other activities. So this is a number fifth. That is a number fifth. The production of plant and machinery. So we have also, so these whenever these decisions government will perform, the administration will perform, the results will be different. And we have a platform that the youth should learn from this review, from this activity that I have performed, into the that how we have delivered the review and and other activities. So like the strategies, like the condemnation, like the other activities also. So we can say that now it's a turn to make some we have to criticize some of the groups. They don't want the development, they don't want the peaceful process. And the religious, they are away from the religious activities, they are away from the good governance. Even the some parties, they don't want the fruitful results, but that is their misrepresentation on the chairs. We need